Hello, I'm the digital avatar of Kevin Ferguson. In this quick guide, I'll show you how to use filters in Street Manager, making it easier to focus on exactly what you need. Whether you're assessing new permits or change requests, this step-by-step guide will simplify the process and help you get the most from the Street Manager user interface as of March 2025. Filters are powerful tools that limit what you see. Without any filters, you'll see all permits. Some filters, like work start date and works end date, are straightforward. Others need a little more explanation, and that's where I come in. Let's dive in. Section 1. Work status filters. These indicate the current status of a permit application. Permits awaiting assessment will generally be at the planned stage, though some may fall into the in-progress status if already started, such as emergency works. Completed works are those that have now stopped, and cancelled works are those that have been cancelled. Section 2. Application status filters. Application status indicates the current point in the application chain from awaiting assessment to closed. This is a bigger section, but is one of the more important ones to know. Try to think of these in a logical order. Permits, awaiting assessment, have been submitted from the promoter to the Highway Authority for consideration. Permits, under assessment, have been marked as so and are under review by a member of the Highway Authority. Permits at modification requested have been looked into by the Highway Authority, but the Highway Authority felt changes were needed, so has returned the application to the promoter with suggested changes. Granted is when the Highway Authority is happy with the application and has marked it to proceed. Refused, the Highway Authority is not happy with the permit application and cannot see a way to resolve the required changes. Cancelled, the promoter no longer requires the permit. Revoked, the Highway Authority had granted a permit, but has subsequently removed permission for the promoter to undertake the works. Closed, the permit has finished its life cycle and works have ended. Section 3. Works category filters. Nice and simple one. This is the type of permit applied for. For example, small works of 2 days would be minor. These are as defined in the new Roads and Street Works Act. Section 4. Lane rental filters. This section is, of course, for use with lane rental schemes. The filter names for this one are self-explanatory, I think. Section 5. Additional filters. There are several additional filters which are good ones to know about, but you may not always need, depending on your usual daily tasks. Working within traffic-sensitive times, the promoter has indicated that they are working on a traffic-sensitive street during traffic-sensitive times. Keep in mind that the promoter may not have ticked the traffic-sensitive box in error. High-impact traffic management highlights works with a selected traffic management of signals or above. Not submitted final registration. Works may have taken place, but the site has not yet had final registration submitted. Works with excavation. The promoter has indicated that excavation is taking place or has taken place. Deemed, the permit application has deemed. Early start, the promoter has requested an early start to the works. Lane rental charges potentially apply. Works that may incur lane rental fees. Lane rental charges not agreed. Works where the fee for lane rental has not been agreed between Highway Authority and promoter. Ever modification requested. The permit has had a modification request at some stage. Duration challenged? The permit has had a duration challenge at some stage. Section 6. Change request filters. Change request filters, for the most part, replicate the filters in the Permits and Application tab, so we'll look at only the filters that have not already been described. So, change request type filters. The first section that differs is the change request type section. Change, promoter requested. These are change requests from the promoter to the Highway Authority. You could use this to find change requests to review for a Highway Authority. Change, HA imposed. These are changes sent from the Highway Authority to the promoter. This could be used for a promoter to quickly find imposed changes to permits. Modified permit. a permit modification has been sent and applied, agreed to the permit at some stage in the permit's lifecycle. Promoter-imposed change. This is a works data alteration from the promoter, such as alterations to location description. Section 8. Change request status filters. The next section is the change request status section. Applied. A change request has been applied to the permit, for example, granted or deemed. Submitted. An application for a change has been submitted by the promoter to the highway authority. You will require this tick box to see pending applications for change requests. Granted. Change requests that have been granted by the highway authority. Granted with duration challenge. The change was granted, but the end date was disputed. This means the permit and its reasonable period may now have different end dates, which could lead to S74 charges. Refused. Change requests which have been refused by the highway authority. Cancelled. Change requests that have been cancelled following application by the promoter. Revoked. Change requests which were initially granted by the highway authority but have since been revoked by the highway authority, cancelled after granting. And that's an overview of the permit application and change request filters in Street Manager. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more tutorials. Got questions? Drop them in the comments. Thanks for watching.